There y'all. Now today what I'm doing in here is I'm actually doing a bit of brush hogging for neighbors. Aviation and farmer, both of y'all. In case you're wondering why I wasn't able to play with y'all today, this is probably why right here, is because I'm doing a bit of that action right there. And I figured that aviation was saying he had to be mowing here lately. So I figured I'd share kind of a bit of the mowing I have to do as well. So hopefully y'all enjoy this, and I hope my camera stays still, to be honest. Let's see if I can kind of balance it right there. I hope. Probably put a chain around some of these trees that are up through here along the fence line where I need to mow down, and probably plug some of these trees, small trees out here. I'm going about the probably see why I nicknamed myself the tree dragon. Right there. That was extremely muddy down through here. I've wanted to do this for a couple days now, and we've just been getting non-stop, just storm after storm, kind of keeping me from doing this. So right now I'm doing it now that we have a break in the weather for this weekend. I gotta throw this branch up. Nope. Thank God. Won't let that go from my back window. Tractor without an AC. Turns out we might need to get the whole AC expansion valve on the roof and the compressor probably replaced. It's kind of crapped out in this heat. I don't think this Korean-made tractor is used to this Texas heat is why. Throw and pick up too much, because like I said, I don't want to go for my back windshield and pound me in the head. Then I can upload on YouTube for y'all. night comes. I hope that 3-point link is just locked down still. I'm gonna have to get out and check and make sure the pins don't come out. I'll do that real quick. Oh, crap. Off that mechanic too. There we go, like that. Let's see. Pin. Use that pin so this thing's not just like completely loose, as long as it just has a little bit of like give to it, where it's going left and right a little bit, then that's fine. Y'all can see how insanely deep the mud is. It's almost like it's up to a foot deep at certain points. You have to pull those 2 trees out. That tree that's over there, which is gigantic. Probably that one. I don't want to pull any trees out that are too close to the gas line though, because in case the roots are going around said gas line. Let's see, I have knocked this down. A little hard while holding the camera. I need a head mount is what I really need. Kind of zoom this out. That's as far as zoomed out as it'll go. Put that down, like I said. See if I can kind of beat some of this out a bit. First gear. There we go. Have to grind it a bit to get to go down the first. Come on now. This mud is a killer. There we go. I kind of broke it in half, but I guess really as long as the branches aren't ripping it open the cab windows and everything like that. Hope I ain't doing any sort of accidental reveals as well that I don't want to be doing. One little chain and one long one. So what I'm going to do here is you always want to make sure you lock the loader down. Make sure the loader, never mind, it's not locked up. Pull it out. Nope. Why isn't the loader lock working? Of course it's not going to work now. Make it look There we go. See, it's locked down now. So the loader's not going to be doing no crap while I'm underneath it. I guess I always like to put the parking brake on to make sure it doesn't roll regardless. I don't think it's going to be rolling anywhere, but oh well. It's a good habit to stay in, just putting the parking brake on no matter what. So, this chain right here is going to be what I'm using. So now, there we go. I'm just going to wrap it around that, and then pull them out, and I guess I'll be back with y'all once I get the chain around all that. Oh yeah. Happy looking spicy right there. Let's see what that does, shall we? Assuming that this mud won't just make it slip like crazy, which it possibly will. Oh, dude, it's like a million freaking debris in there. So, lower that back down just a little bit to where it don't slide. Or am I pulling down the chain? I'm sure it's in first gear. I think we got it, boys. I think we possibly have got it. There we go. Ooh. I more have just ripped it in half, but yeah, there's the stump right there. We'll love to yank that sucker out as well, possibly, unless I can just kind of break it a little bit. I said kind of break it. Break it. Break. Break, you stupid little annoyance thing. Annoyance. Pull that in. Well, we got this sucker out anyway. This is the most of the annoyance right here. I'm just gonna go grab this thing out of the way. Where do I want to drag it to is the issue. Ideally out of the way maybe, so like right here. That'll work. So I'll just take this little thing. And the lower bucket. Should noise. Whatchamacallit. Headphone warning in this video, so I should do, depending on how long or how loud it'll come out on the tape. So, time to get that train now. This train. I wonder if I'm going to have an accidental face reveal in this video. yet, possibly. It's hard to do vlogs without dead faces. What? Let's see if that stays, shall we? Maybe it will. I don't know, it's hard to tell. These sort of like little trees. See that? The hydrostatic right there, so forward, backwards. Oh. What's gonna happen here? What kind of surprises await me? That change is gonna. Wait, no, I think I got her. We're just don't want to go into the swamp right there, but we'll just kind of drag this sucker back over here. Oh crap, that's a drop off right there. I felt the back left tire go down quite a ways. So that's as far as we're going to go. But shadow reveal. But what could it possibly look like? Come along, little tree. Your life has ended. I think it'll make for a good burn pile more than likely. Depending on what the neighbor does with this. Just kind of tip it over there. Kind of create a nice little neat pile a little bit. And it's like the day for mowing too, because I hear the neighbor to the left over there mowing. That's as far as that stump, isn't it? Yeah. I may try to put a chain around that and pull that out too. Whoa! No, come on, operate. Stay. That's what I'm going to be pulling out. Make sure you don't break your fingers with those chains, because I feel like I had the chain loop guy go while my finger going through the chain loop before and about break my finger off. My finger. I love when you have to kind of keep yourself from slipping too much into that whatever draw you have or way of speaking, depending on where you're from. Let's see what will this do, shall we? Will this be as easy? Nope, I at least got that little sucker of a branch off. So I guess I'll be back with y'all once I guess I get to those, either that tree or that one. One of the two. Alright, there we go. That's it, wrapped around this thick as hell tree, and then this needs to go. Oh, it's the whole branch here. I forgot about that. Hopefully I can use that, because I'm in some real slippery crap right now. It just came off, are you kidding me? Tape 2, let's see if that works. It should this time. Yoink. Yeah, it's too slippery through here. I knew it was going to be a problem. I tried to yoink it harder. Giggity. Yoink. Come on now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to push it over. I'll tell you what, farmer, if you're watching this video, if you can just travel a couple thousand miles down south and help with one of your tractors, you're thinking about getting a Magnum, you can travel a couple thousand miles down south to help me pull out these trees, that'd be good. Alright, got the chain all rolled back in, so I think the game plan is gonna have to be, because it's all muddy through there when I was first brush hogging. So I'm gonna have to, instead of going through there, I'm gonna have to go around, push this tree over, because it's drier through there. I'm gonna have to just push it with that, and then push this tree over. I don't think yanking out the chain while slipping in the mud like I am is gonna do any good for me. Lower that down. So I'm going to have to kind of approach this like so. Have to go from this way. Even though this is kind of sketch, what I'm doing right here, and I could even possibly put it onto his fence, which I don't want to do. This is like the only way I can really clear this out here. He says he wants it cleared 10 feet back away from the fence. Well, this is kind of the best I can really. My mirror just broke off again. I had to glue that thing back on there before, and now I'm going to have to glue it back on there again, possibly. So, if I can get this stupid branch off that's about falling on top of me without busting my cab or the loader at that, watch it. I'm just gonna die on footage. Is what's gonna happen. If y'all can help not to do this type of crap when you're pushing trees down like this, ideally, then it's always best not to do what I'm doing, but I can't. This tree is such a weird shape, it like springs out of the ground everywhere, so I can't help but not to do this. That is rotten as hell, so it's not as heavy, I guess. Oh, caught underneath it. Yeah, I'm starting to dig more holes again in the pipe. Come on, man. Come on, man. First gear it is. Come on. Oh, the tractor's lifting up. Try and pull it out. Come on. Come on. Come on. wish I had my dad broke our chainsaw, I believe, putting the chain on backwards. So, honestly, I wish I had a chainsaw to cut this thing. That would be easier. But I don't now, so I have to just kind of push whatever over with the tractor, which, there we go. I'm doing it, Mr. Krabs. Come. No. Come on. No. Stop it. Stop it. You stupid tree, just push over. Get that crap out of the way. Better yet, I'm gonna RPM team up, probably help. I am going to try to drag that, possibly, if I can. Dang, I just took my backhoe off to put this brush hog on, which that probably would have been useful for knocking this crap over and dragging it out, actually. So now I'm just going to have to kind of slowly put a chain around everything to pull it all out. Which I think I'm starting to get that out a little bit. I think I got some of it this time. Yeah, that's right. Slide over this way. Crab walking it right now. That's nice. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to see if I can grab that little branch by hand and drag it out. I need a grapple. I really want a grapple for this thing one day, a little skid loader grapple. That would be perfect for what I have to do sometimes. So I'm going to put my gloves on. There we go. And damn, is it hard to do stuff on my phone with gloves. I'm going to get this small crap first. I'm going to flatten some of this down as well, because I have a feeling he's going to be angry if I don't. If I just leave a bunch of ruts in his field over here. Hell, this video might even be perfect to kind of show him. Assuming that he doesn't mind me vlogging what I'm doing right now, I feel like I'm taking a gamble for y'all. Let me grab this log. This is supposed to be a branch. This thing's more like a log in my opinion. I can kind of grab this and the smaller things that is and put them into the bucket. This thing, I can just kind of go in there. This is the one with the brown still, but I could probably just brush hog that over right there. Yeah, this. Ouch. Just got smacked in the face. Come on. Come on. Come on, little log. There we go. Basically the loose crap. I'll try to grab it and then go dump it in the pile down there. Just out of the way. If I didn't have a phone in my hand, I can grab this with both arms and just put it in there. know if can I do it one-handed? No, I don't think so. Or can I? Kind of dangerous. That's probably a good idea. Have to lower this down possibly. It's gonna fall off, ain't it? I just wonder if I can even use this video for advertisement one day. Of course, I mean doxing myself to y'all, I'm pretty sure, if I was to use it for advertisement. But oh well. Business would be business at that point. Oh. Interesting. Muddy branch, huh? Hope I'm smacking in the face like everything else has been doing. Got this back there. This might be stuck in the ground. Tell you what, I'll be back with y'all once I get this onto the bucket somehow. If I can shut the recording off my club again. There we go. There we go, man. Got both that branch, or that log, and that rotten branch that was sitting in the way over here into the bucket. So now I'm gonna go dump it into the pile over there. It is like a sauna in here. Good Lord. Turn that off because it's just blowing hot air on it. Yeah, there's a wasp nest on one of these, by the way. I have to watch for. Uh-oh. Can I get out where it won't rip them off? That's the thing. Yes, I can. Just kind of slide around this way. Oh crap, it's such a drop off right here. Such a drop off. Whoop. There we go. And you know what, y'all? I think I'll see y'all once I get the rest of this tree and everything neatened out a little bit more here. Afterwards, the neighbor, he was wanting me to take some pictures for him to show him what it looked like after I was done. So I'll do that as well. and see the damage show. I can come off of there. Could probably just go back up to the brush pile. Possibly this stuff is just loose all over the place. My demons are satisfied with that too. That's what I just did. I'll show y'all where we need to clear off to. Although it can't be that far down, can it? Where's this fence? There's no way it's as far down as I thought it was. Or than I thought it was, I should say. This is more than 10 feet. I can't even get to this right now. That's more like 50 foot. Something like that. That's where I need to be, is along that fence. Somehow. Alright, y'all, well, I decided I'm just going to go along the fence because he says he only wants 10 feet cut back, so I'm just going to do 10 feet. If I can get back through there, it might be a little hard. Alright, y'all. After a little bit more working, I guess, I didn't really get along that fence like I wanted. But I did, however, go back and get some drinks, and I also got this thing. We may not have a chainsaw, but have a sawzall at least. So I guess you can see that kind of cutting that right there. I put my phone in the left hand and sawzall on the right. See how that does, y'all.